Get ready for Netflix's gripping new medical drama, Pulse. Set in a cutting-edge Miami trauma center, third-year resident Dr. Danny Sims is unexpectedly thrust into a promotion when beloved chief resident Dr. Xander Phillips gets suspended. Then, with the emotional and physical stakes at their highest, a storm will push the hospital and its residents to their limits. Witness how life can change in a heartbeat when you're operating under pressure. Watch Pulse April 3rd, only on Netflix.
At T-Mobile, our critical mission is providing unparalleled 5G coverage for when connectivity is mission critical. Introducing T-Priority, America's best 5G network experience for first responders, even in times of congestion. More capacity, faster speeds, better coverage. T-Priority from T-Mobile, built for tomorrow's emergencies, ready today. Discover more at t-priority.com.
For qualifying organizations on eligible rate plans, coverage not available in some areas and may be impacted by emergencies.
At Patron, we craft our tequila using high-quality natural ingredients without additives. No sweeteners, no extracts, no secrets. In fact, Patron's secret ingredient is that we have no secret ingredients. Just 100% additive-free tequila, made with 100% Weber Blue Agave, water, and thyme. Patron, 100% additive-free tequila. Visit patrontequila.com to learn more. The perfect way to enjoy Patron is responsibly. Copyright 2025, imported by Patron Spirits Company, Coral Gables, Florida. Tequila 40% ABV.
As always, Spotify, Apple, and Pandora, thank you for, first of all, so much for always tuning in. But if you would like to see a visual, you can always go to THAREAL on YouTube and subscribe. Okay. And shout out to everybody that is already here. Look at this. I don't know what's going on. Hey, John. Shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. I know my schedule has been kind of off this week and last week because for those that didn't know, I just recently had a 360 spinal surgery where they went in my stomach and then through my back as well. So I had stitches and staples, about 30 of them going up my stomach and back, 30 or 45, one of those. I'm still healing from it. I'm not completely healed. And my eyes feel like they're shaking. That's why I'm like, I don't even have all the lights on right now. And I literally had to turn the light down to like 60 something. But I wanted to get on here and give you guys a little bit of my time. It's not as easy, you know, as it usually is for me to just like sit up and talk because it hurts to sit up sometimes. But it's Friday and a lot of people go out on this day and end up getting drunk. So I want to talk to you guys really quick a little bit before, you know, you go out tonight. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get it started. Whew. Freaking
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we live every Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. So that's the couch every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know you said it.
You ain't never ever gotta wonder. I ain't never ever gonna doubt you. I can do it on my own solo, but I don't wanna be without you. I really don't even know how to. I told myself 1,000 times I'll never come to you again. I just told myself 1,000 lies. Even though you made me feel crazy, I still hit you up on a daily. It really don't cease to amaze me, cause sex on the beach is amazing. I think about you every day and night. If it ain't you, then it ain't my type. Maybe you the truth, I ain't gonna lie. I'm addicted cause I'm so high of you. I think I gotta turn the lights on. I'm chasing, I'm chasing you. I'm wasted off you. I've been sipping when I'm off that you. Got me tipsy, I'm hella buzzed when I'm off that you. Everything spinning, everything blurry when I'm off that you. Everything litty, everything pretty when I'm off that you. Patron on the hitty, I really ain't picky, long as it's you. Purple raindrops in Manhattan, got me feeling kinda old-fashioned. Tequila sunrise in the Hamptons, Patron mean Boston Spanish. I really don't think I can manage. I know if I'm with you, then I ain't gon' drive. If I'm off you, then I ain't gon' lie. This is how I feel when angels fly. Too much of you with the answer. I hate to say it, baby, you a cancer, but you made me feel so romantic. Got me head straight to the dance floor. I feel like I'ma be here all night. When I'm with you, everything alright. Cause you made me feel so warm inside. I'm addicted cause I'm so high up you. I'm chasing you. I'm wasted off you. I've been sipping when I'm off that you. Got me tipsy, I'm hella buzzed when I'm off that you. Everything spinning, everything blurry when I'm off that you. Everything litty, everything pretty when I'm off that you. Patron on the hitty, I really ain't picky, long as it's you.
It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. But y'all already knew that. Y'all, please, again, bear with me. Hey, love. I'm doing my hardest. I'm trying my hardest to do this. Every day is each day I get stronger and stronger, but each day I feel like, it's like today I can't get my eyes to focus the way I wanted to focus. And I'm always nauseous and throwing up after every session. I'm just like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm over it. Like, I don't like to be in pain. And I know a lot of people that don't. And shout out to the people that keep hitting me up like, girl, you strong. Baby, when I say I ain't had no choice, like, I gotta be strong. Like, I can't just sit around and just allow something to just keep me down. I have to prevail. I have to push up out of it. But first of all, let's give a moment of silence to the ones that didn't make it to today. Whether it was from a mental health illness, whether it was from drinking and driving, depression, whatever. An illness, whatever. Let's give a moment of silence to the ones that we know and don't know that didn't make it to today. Thank you, guys. Y'all already know I do have some interviews already set up for April. One of them is a surprise. I can't tell you guys yet, but another one, which will be next Thursday, is Ashley Tubbs, and I'm super excited to have her on a couch. So you guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel, THA Janell, and like if you're listening on Apple Podcast, Spotify, or Pandora. That way you never miss when I do go live, because sometimes when I have guests, I like to keep it real exclusive. So I might not be live on every platform, but I will definitely be live on the YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, and Apple. So make sure that you follow and subscribe. Actually, go look at Ashley's page. Check her out, Ashley Tubbs, on all social media. I am Ashley Tubbs on Instagram and Facebook. So, and I will tag her. It will be in the description. So make sure that you go back, check her out, and see if she can help you out before she get on the couch. Get to know her before she get on the couch. I love when people, do their research on me and I don't have to tell them. So go do your research on her before she gets on the couch and check her out. If you haven't already done so, check on your people. You never know what your people is going through right now. Check on your strong friends, your friends, anybody that you fuck with, you check on them. Do your wellness checks. I love to do my wellness checks because some of us aren't well, and then some of us don't like to speak on it. I also do a segment that I didn't get a chance to do this month because of my injuries, but next month everything will be back on schedule. Swept Under, I didn't get to do it this month. I will be doing it double time probably next month. Also, I do a segment called Menopause, Surgeries, and More. And what I talk about is like health and different things that some people didn't know about surgeries and symptoms and stuff like that. So I know a few people that actually would like to get on and talk now, now that they're going through something. But I always tell you guys, sometimes a subject is not important to you until it happens to you. You see what I'm saying? But we all go through it. He said, you just lost your cousin 2 days ago. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. So sorry to hear that. You see what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter what part of the world you're in right now. We all feel when it comes to losing somebody. And, it's universal when it comes to losing a child. I don't know if you guys have been noticing, so many kids around the same age bracket lately has been coming up missing or dead. And a lot of different stories are coming out now about the fathers touching their daughters. And it touches me completely, which is another reason why I do Swept Under on the Couch. Because my family ain't perfect. I got some nasty motherfuckers in my family that will touch you, regardless if you family or not. And I'll be exposing they bitch asses. I don't play no games. I don't give a fuck if you family or not. I don't do no pedophile shit. I don't do no raping shit. I don't like that type of shit. I'll cut you off. I don't give a fuck. I'm not kidding. So, Swept Under is a sensitive subject for people. Some people aren't able to speak on it. Me, myself, I'm able to speak on it because, one, I went through it. Two, I don't want none of my younger family members to go through it as well. And I know some of them watch my podcast. And some of them already went through it and already is going through it, which is fucking sad. When things like that happen, we have to speak out. Otherwise, these people are going to keep on doing what the fuck they're doing. Thank you, Renee. Love you. They're going to keep doing what they're doing. We're going to keep on having Diddy's in our family, keep on having R. Kelly's and Bill Cosby's. We're going to keep on having those type of family members if we don't speak out on them. How are you talking about breaking a generational curse if you won't expose the generation that cursed you? I'm just saying. It's not your fault that you're cursed. It's not. This is from the generation that you were born into. Your family. A lot of times our parents will have a family feud that will trickle down to us. Like, we ain't even got nothing to do with it, but now I'm 9 months old with a damn problem with all my family members because of you. When we get older, we learn that packing feelings isn't grown. That ain't no grown shit. So you packing the next motherfucker's feelings and feeling some type of way about something, a lot of times that you don't even know just because something that this person said. They telling you how they feeling, and then now you taking on their feelings, and now you packing their feelings, and now you're mean to the next person because what? Some people just hate people just because they're beautiful, or because they smile a lot, or because they're successful. And then they trickle it down to whoever they're around. Family can be the worst. Hey, Ashley. Family can be the fucking worst. And a lot of you guys are afraid to admit it, but I am not. Mothers get jealous of daughters. Fathers lust over their daughters. It's sick. It's disgusting. That's fucking nasty. How many stories have y'all been reading in the past few months about fathers touching their fucking daughters? It's not just happening in the white community. It's happening in all communities. And a lot of times, y'all let it fly. Parents be letting it fly. People be letting it fly in the family because they don't want to admit or believe that their favorite uncle or their favorite cousin or their favorite father is doing these disgusting, disgraceful fucking things. But it's happening. It's happening. And just like if you're being abused and you don't report your abuser just to get that paper trail, whenever you kill them, all of a sudden it looks like you just the aggressor. Because you never reported them. The police, they don't give a fuck. All they giving a fuck about is a crime that's taking place. They knew whenever I shot the man that raped me, after it came out that he raped me, they was like, you know, wow, like, I wish I didn't have to arrest you, but I have to arrest you because you found him after the fact and you shot him. If you would have shot him during the rape, then it probably would be going a different way. But I didn't. I didn't know this fucking man. All I knew was that this man raped me. And my body, when I walked into Quick Trip in Tulsa, my whole body was like, I'm talking about hairs raised up. Before I even turned around, my body was like, your rapist is here. And I turned around, and there he was, paying for some cigarettes. And all I could think in my head was, mind you, I was young. I was 17 at the time. My young mind was thinking, that's the man that raped me. I'm going to follow him just to be sure. And I followed him for 2 weeks, and I shot him in the face. I'm not saying go shoot your rapist in the face. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I'm able to tell my story without embarrassment or shame. I'm not ashamed of what I did. I'm not embarrassed by what I did. And I did my time. I'm out, and I'm happy about it. But it still fucks me up. You know, the memories still come back. The flashbacks still come back. And then the fact that my sister's husband, which was her boyfriend at the time, tried to rape me, and she ended up marrying him, that brings back bad memories for me too. You know, because it's like, I remember, like, I couldn't even sleep the night before I had to turn myself back into jail to go do my time because my sister's husband was busy trying to fuck me. And as I'm fighting him off, I'm like, yo, I don't know, like, if I'm going to be able to keep fighting him off. Like, I had to tie myself into the closet until he stopped pulling at it. But I had to keep using my strength. So I couldn't go to sleep because I had to make sure that I didn't get raped before I go to jail. I remember picking up that phone, calling my sister like, Sissy, please break up with your boyfriend. He tried to rape me last night. I waited to tell you so you'll be by yourself. And I remember crying my eyes out. Only to discharge to my sister marrying this man and having his kids. So, you know, it's hard to get over a memory or something that happens to you when something keeps getting slapped in your fucking face. It's hard to even look at my nieces. It's hard to even I can't even be around them anyway because my family disowned me. But if I was still around them, it was hard for me to be around them when I was around them. Not because of who they are, but because of who they came from. Again, if we don't speak up, then people and things will happen, and it will keep happening if there's no paper trail or if there's nobody speaking up on it or exposing it. You have to, once you get the strength to be able to do this, you have to get the strength to speak up and speak out. To help the younger generation, to help people that's behind you that could be ended up in the same situation. Have you ever held something in, and no matter what the situation was, and you just held it in, and then all of a sudden it happened to somebody else right after you, and you was like, oh my God, what if I would have said something, then this wouldn't be happening. Speak out. Speak up. Be loud. It doesn't matter who you lose when you are speaking your truth. When you're speaking your truth, fuck everybody else. It's not about them. It's not about them at all. It's about you and your truth and getting the healing that you need. The only way you can truly heal is if you let it out. You can't put a Band-Aid over a scar that got pus and blood and crust all over it. The Band-Aid's not going to stick. It's going to keep falling off because you got all that crust and pus and shit all over it. You got to clean up your wound before you bandage it up, baby. Period. Period. You have to. Never leave a wound looking disgusting. You clean it so it doesn't get infected. You clean it so you can put the topping on top of it to keep it covered to continue to heal. That's just the same with your life, baby. We gotta heal from the things that we've been through. But the only way we heal from it is if we clean it up. Clean it out. Seriously. It's easier said than done. But guess what? It can still be done. Take your time. I'm not saying just rush out and just be like, oh my God, my dad, whatever you're exposed to. I'm not just saying, just whenever you get that strength, just don't allow that situation or whatever it is that's holding you back or whatever it is that hurts you to keep you down. Never let it keep you down. You are stronger than you give yourself credit for. You're stronger. Use that strength to help the person behind you. Use that strength to help teach your daughters, sons, how to be and how not to be. Don't be afraid to tell your child that the reason why they're born is because they was raped, that you was raped, and how that rape came them. Don't ever think that your child will be embarrassed or think that you're less than. Be real. Be real with your kids. I couldn't even imagine having a baby by someone I was raped by and having to tell my child that their father raped me to have you. And that's why he's not in your life. That's tough. It's gotta be tough. Gotta clean those wounds that hurt us so we can heal, period. Yes, Denise, exactly. Don't ever think that your secret that you're holding in is too dark. Because there was a time where I held in the fact that my cousin raped me the whole summer because I was like, well, what if I'm judged, or what if that wasn't my fault? And what bugs me the most now that I'm older is the fact that my father, anytime I ran away, it's like he knew exactly where I was. The abuse was nonstop when it came to my father. He used to shake me down before I even got to prison. Used to check my room, check my drawers. And all that time that you knew everything about me, how on earth did you miss the fact that my cousin was raping me a whole summer? And you was in the next room. It's some things that I just can't wrap my mind around yet. And again, speaking on it helps me Because sometimes when I speak on it on the couch, I'm able to go back and listen. And sometimes when I'm listening to myself, then a memory will pop up. My memory will get jogged, and I'll just start, like, things will start popping up. And I'm like, oh my God, like wow, I went through that. And I didn't even realize I went through that. Because my defense mechanism pushed it to the back of my brain to where it wasn't in the front to where I could just think about it and, you know, and just deal with the feelings of what it did to me. Hey, wifey. And again, it's tough, but it has to be done. I can't allow another family member that watches my podcast, the younger ones, I can't allow myself not to speak on it. Because I know y'all are watching me. And I don't want that to be happening to you either. And if it's already happened to you, I'm so sorry that I wasn't there. But I'm here now. And anything that I can do to help the situation, I will. I will. And if there's anything that you all can do to help anybody in your family that's going through the same thing or went through the same thing, I urge you to do it. I urge you to speak out. Again, it's not going to be easy. It's hard. Life is hard. It's even harder when you have to go through fucked up ass situations. Especially when it comes straight from your family. Just like sometimes we hiding from the world. I don't want the world to be around me right now. I just want to be cooped up at home. Well, how's about being cooped up at home and being abused up at home? What about you can't even get away from it? So many ladies and men and boys and girls cry out for help. And a lot of times some of us miss the signs because we're caught up in our own life. But if we read between the lines and or use our discernment, then we can know when someone either in our family or around us is going through things. Just the other day, I had a good friend come over. I did her makeup. And, you know, she was going to this little event out here in Oklahoma City. It was a bunch of women, you know, that was up there. And it was liquor involved. The next day, my friend called me and she's like crying. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, one of the girls, you know, got raped during, you know, after this event because she was so drunk. She couldn't, you know, take herself home. And one of the guys that were supposed to take her home ended up raping her. And as much as I want to expose this right now on my podcast and say his name and all of that, I can't because, one, I wasn't told to do that. I was just getting vented to. But it hurts my heart that that happens to anyone. And just, you know, just the helpless feeling of being raped sucks. Mm-hmm. It fucking sucks. And, you know, just hearing her story, I just felt for her because it's like, especially us women, you know, we want to be successful. You know, we want to do these careers and follow our dreams in our heart. And sometimes, right, sometimes people around us don't have our best interests at heart, you know. just hearing that any male or female just being taken advantage of sucks. I was just reading an article about YG, the rapper, was just talking about, you know, how when he was 15, his girlfriend's, I think either mom or aunt, raped him. And in his mind, he thought it was okay until he grew up to realize that she was raping him. She wasn't. Men get raped too, and it's not fucking funny. It's not funny to be taken advantage of or manipulated or gaslighted. It's not fun. So my heart goes out to him as well. He's able to speak on it now. And it takes a strong person to be able to do that. It takes a very strong person, because not everybody can do this. Not everybody can speak on their hurt, on their pain, on the things that they're going through. But that's one thing that I love about my couch potatoes, is you allow me to be my true self and to speak my heart without judging me. I do get some people that's not my regulars that'll hear something on the couch and they'll be like, why would you say that? Like, why would I not? Like, what you've been through can help somebody. What I've been through can help somebody. So why would I not? Why would we not speak up about the trauma that we've been through? About the abuse that we went through? Because what, we're afraid that the abuser might hear it? Fuck them. I don't give a fuck about the abuser hearing what I'm saying or how I'm exposing them. Motherfucker, if you watching them, bitch, you need to get your goddamn life right. Not us. We are the victims. You are never wrong when it comes to you being raped or taken advantage of. You are not in the wrong. Don't ever think that. Ever. They are the ones that's wrong. And they need to be held accountable. Not us. If you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. And every Wednesdays from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Pandora. CouchChronicles.NoLimits on Instagram, and THA Couch on Facebook, fan base, tagged, big O, like, and also my .com. And you can also subscribe to the YouTube channel and visit my .com at THA, real JANELL. Now, before I wrap it up, I do want to say it's Friday. And I know a lot of times, a lot of you have waited until Friday hits so you can go out, party, and take a load off. I'm not saying don't do that. All I'm saying is please be careful and do not drink and drive. I tell you guys this almost every Friday because it's so important for me to tell you, because it's so many people that does it. It's so easy to take a sip and think that, oh, it's right up the street. I'm just going right up the street. And thinking that nothing will happen. Guess what? Anything can happen when you have liquor in your system and you're behind the wheel. It can go either way. So if you feel like you cannot drive, please call my hotline. If you're in the Oklahoma City area, 404-666-5906, and my wife and I will come get you and take you home. Please don't get out here drinking and driving. Please don't get out here drinking and not being able to hold your liquor. If you're going out drinking, please have a circle with you. I know you guys are like, I keep myself, I'm solo down. No, baby. When you're out drinking, you need to have your friends with you, especially if you're a woman. always drink with a group around you. And it's got to be somebody that's not drinking. It's got to be a sober person. It has to be. It has to be. Please, I'm urging you. It's too many people. Yes. It's too many people losing their lives because somebody think that they can handle their liquor and drive up the street. Too many crimes being committed. Too many people getting arrested for I know what I'm trying to say, but it won't come out. Manslaughter with a vehicle. Thank you, Sarah. Exactly. Manslaughter with a vehicle. And guess what? That is so easy to do when you've been drinking. And sometimes they don't, listen to this. Sometimes it's not even drinking and driving. But even the ones that have to work these long hours at work, sometimes you're so sleepy that you don't even realize it until you're falling asleep behind the wheel. And you either wake up wrecked or somebody honking their horn like, hey, come wake up. Look, you in the other lane. If you find yourself in that type of situation as well, please call me. I can't take another story about another person that I know or that's around me, that's close, that's in a city, that could have just called anybody for Uber or a ride or please. I was one of the ones that did it before. I drunk and drive before. And I totaled my car. And that's when I realized, oh, my drinking is a problem. My drinking became a problem. And I had to stop drinking. I had to. Because if it got to the point where my wife is like, babe, hey, you're going to have to check yourself. Doesn't matter what reason it is that I felt like I needed to drink. It's never a reason to drink and get behind the wheel. It should never. I should have never did that. And even though, my whole car was replaced, I still should have never did that, and that's why I'm able to get on here every Friday and tell you guys, please do not do that. Because even though I was literally close to where my destination was, that doesn't mean that I didn't total my car. I still totaled my car. So please, you guys, if you're going out, Sarah Akabola, definitely. Sarah Akabola even offered to come if you're in the city and you need somebody. I got couch potatoes that will come through for you, okay? Like we ain't them type of people. We don't want that. I don't give a fuck if I know you or I don't know you. If you ever call me like, hey, I got this number from one of my friends. They said that the couch said that if they ever need anybody that they can call to come pick them up. Can you please come get me? I won't even be mad. You could pass my number to whoever. Just please do not drink and drive. I love you guys so much. I'm going to head out of here. Please take that with you and don't drink and drive. I love you so much. Sending positive vibes, love, and energy. And thank you to all my couch potatoes that tuned in today. And anybody that comes back and rewatches the couch. I definitely appreciate your love, support, and good energy. You guys have a good night and a good weekend. And I will see you on Monday. I love you guys. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. Exactly. Love you. Love you, Sarah. Love you, everybody. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Tack, for tuning in. I love you, and I will see you Monday at 8 Central Time. Bigo, I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you at 8 Central Time on Monday. YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you Monday at 8 Central Time. Love you. Spotify, Pandora, Apple. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits.